Hello, fourth graders. Today we are looking at Module 3, Lesson 1, and we are at the start of our module for learning multiplication and division. Now, our very first lesson will touch up on something that you might remember from a previous grade level. We are looking at formulas for the area and perimeter. Okay? Now, before we even move into the formulas or the equations we use for area and perimeter, I want us to take a quick look at some vocabulary words. Okay? Now, our vocabulary words, we have the word perimeter. Now, the perimeter is the distance around a shape. So, right now, if we just have 3, 4, 3, and 4, our perimeter is 14. Okay, because 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 plus 3 is, 8 plus 3 is 11. And another 3 makes it 14. But remember, each of these squares are units. So this is going to be 14 units. Now, we take a look at the area. The area is the number of square units inside a shape. So here, we're looking at everything that's on the inside. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that means it's 12 units. Now the difference between the area is we just count whatever is on the inside, while the perimeter we count how many is on the outside. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how some of these units are counted twice, and it's usually the corners. Okay, because it's always just that line on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then the last thing that I want us to know, because when I start using the vocabulary, I want you to understand, is that the product is the value from multiplying factors. So in the case of 4 times 3, which equals 12, 4 is a factor, 3 is a factor, and 12 is our product. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to take a look at a formula for the perimeter. So, when we look at formulas for perimeters, we have P equals L plus W plus L plus W. Well, what does that mean? Well, that means perimeter equals length plus width plus length plus width. Okay? L equals length, W equals width. Okay, now let's take a look at this example right here. Here we have a shape, and it is 3 units wide and 9 units long. So if it is 9 units long and 3 units, and the width is 3 units, we want to add up everything. So notice there are 2 L's. So we have 9 plus 9 plus 2 W's, the widths, plus 3 plus 3. Well, 9 plus 9 is 18. 3 plus 3 is 6. So then now we have 18 units plus 6 units. And that gets us a total of 24 units. So the perimeter, equals 24 units. Okay? Remember, when we're looking at a rectangle, the top and bottom are always the same. So if that's 9 units, this is 9 units as well. And over here, if that's 3 units, this is going to be 3 units as well. Okay, let's try another quick problem before we move to our area. So what if I had a shape that is 4 units wide and 5 units long? Okay, well, or actually 5 centimeters and 4 centimeters. Well, if it's if it's long 5 centimeters, so 5 centimeters plus 5 centimeters, we need double of it, okay? Because there's 2. Plus 4 centimeters plus 4 centimeters. Because remember, all the sides are the same. So left and right sides are the same. Top and bottom are the same. So we see 5 plus 5 equals 10 centimeters. Plus 4 equals 8 centimeters. So perimeter equals 10 centimeters plus 4 centimeters, which equals 18 centimeters. Okay? Now let's take a look at area. We want to look at area. Area equals the length times the width. Okay? Times. So, what would that look like in the sense of our graph? Or not our graph, our shapes. Well, let's try to draw one just like this. And I can see I have 2 units here and I have 4 units across. Now, the area is always the square units on the inside. So we can always count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that shows us that we have 8 square units. So 8 square units. But let's see. We need to know our length, which is 4. So let's see, if we have 4 times our width, which is 2, that equals 8. And if it's just units, we just have 8 square units. Because we don't know. Is it inches? Centimeters? We have no idea. See, we multiplied it together. Now you can also just count across. That's going to be 4, 8. And it's just like an array. But we need to make sure we show it through math. Okay? Let's try another one. So if I have my shape, okay, this is 2 units, and this is 5 units. Or let's say 5 centimeters and 2 centimeters. Okay? I want you to think, what would our area be? Well, we have our length, which is 5 centimeters, and our width is 2 centimeters. What kind of math sentence would we write down for this? Well, I hope you thought about writing down 5 centimeters times 2 centimeters. Oops, times 2 centimeters. Now we can figure out what's 5 times 2. Well, 5 times 2, 5, 10. That's 10, but remember, area equals square units. Okay? So area equals square units. So if 5 times 2 equals 10, we have squared. And what is our unit? We got centimeters. So that means 5 centimeters times 2 centimeters equals 10 square centimeters. Now, if you want to double check, we can just count out the squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? So remember, when we are trying to figure out area, we are multiplying the length times the width. So top number times our side number. Okay? And it's always square units. Don't forget that. All right? So your task is going to be lesson 1, numbers 1 and number 2. Okay? If you have any questions, let me know. Take care and good luck.